Francis Chiappe is heading to the free throw line for Ball State. Knocks down a major three to bring the Cardinals back within 7.
Well, we talk about, aggressive closeouts by Pepperdine, Joel. They do that probably better than any team in the country. There is no false hustle when they close out the shooters, and that time, John, just a little bit too aggressive. But Chiappe, 7th time this season with 2 or more made threes.
He converts the 4-point play. 20 of his 22 makes this year are from behind the arc. It's a big swing and a big defensive stand. What's the call? There's some talking from Olden. And credit Marty Wilson, the head coach for Pepperdine. Niall Smith is in there for Ball State. Chiappe as well. Olden was really going to town. And Marty Wilson came in there and got him out of there real quick.
Well, Olden with the drive and a fortuitous bounce, and all guys hustling it. No question, it gets a little chippy down there between Olden and Smith, and the referees are going to go take a look. I don't think there were any elbows or anything that would cause a flagrant 1 or flagrant 2. And you're right, I think good job by head coach Marty Wilson pulling Olden aside, and I'd be surprised if anything came out of this, Joel, but referees doing the right thing, going over to the monitor to take a look.
WWE tryout, potentially.
And with the held ball, Pepperdine will retain possession.
Looked like Olden was doing most of the talking. And again, a credit to Marty Wilson.
Well, Olden's guy, he's got a little swagger. I mean, it's kind of a scorer's mentality, and this guy's playing hard. We'll see. I don't think there's going to be any harm here. Well, they're pulling both coaches together, so I might be wrong.
Ruling on the officials is a double technical foul.
Well, they've teed up both.
22, Sean Olden for Pepperdine.
That's going to be Olden's 3rd. Niall Smith's 2nd.
Well, that's kind of the NFL's version of offsetting personal fouls.
Where it really hurts Pepperdine is that Olden now has 3 fouls with 15.5 minutes to go.
No question about it. I mean, he has been a real spark for them off the bench.
And a 5-second call. Pepperdine could not get it in. That seemed like a quick 5 seconds, and I think that's what Marty Wilson is asking about on the bench for Pepperdine.
That's right. Even with the time change, Marty's saying that seemed a little quick.
That might be from California, but that count only looked like 3.
And for the first time all night, we're going to see a little full court pressure. Having watched a couple Pepperdine games, they will do this on occasion off of made free throws or dead balls.
I think they're adjusting the clock a little bit here before Ball State inbounds. Well, how Ball State handles the press here will be interesting. Team that has had trouble turning it over at times and also has beaten presses pretty well at times.
Yep, and this is kind of a token pressure designed to make you use a little clock. Well, let's see if the Cardinals don't go into Franco House here, guarded by A.J. John.
6-point game, 2-possession game. Shot clock inside 10. Smith is fouled. That is Udini. His 2nd for Pepperdine.
Good job of not panicking by Niall Smith with 5 on the shot clock. Got to the paint, and Udini thought he got all ball. That was very close.
Fresh shot clock. Handoff. Moses. No. It's saved by A.J. John. Something to keep an eye on now, David Eha. The technical on Niall Smith is Ball State's only foul of the half. Meanwhile, Pepperdine has 5. Only up by 6.
Well, that's why I think if you're Ball State, you got to continue to run your offense inside out.
Stacey Davis has been quiet in the second half, just 1 bucket. Baseline, foul. A.J. John to the line. Looks like they got Moses on the backside.
Well, I think this is the referees trying to take control here. I would say both Udini's and Moses' fouls, respectively, were good blocks, but A.J. John of the free throw line, just 4 of 7 on the season.
Knocks in the first, sophomore out of Santa Rosa in California.
And Sean Sellers comes in for Ryan Weber. And we'll say it again, Joel. Really looking for Sean Sellers to get on track.
Offensively and defensively. We'll see what his assignment is. Made 1 of 2. 7 points is Pepperdine's lead, led by 9 at the break. Led by 14 in the first half. House, easy, jam, Franco House.
Well, we talk about Davis, the ability to shoot outside or in. That time, Franco caught it behind the three-point line, baseline, and the flush. Great athleticism by the power forwards, and look at these two bang.
It's Davis and House. They got Davis.
Let me tell you, Joel, this is about a good power forward matchup as you will find in mid-major basketball. Look at Franco House bodying him up, and the point of emphasis, if you use that forearm, they're going to call it on the offense. Give Davis the foul. Big momentum play for Ball State. Can they take advantage on the offensive end now?
It's also the 6th foul on Pepperdine, so on the next foul, Ball State will shoot free throws.
And you look for a post up by House.
They're fronting him with Jet Raines. Another foul. That is Udini, and it's the 7th. Ball State down, but with 13:30 to go, is shooting free throws.
Boy, free throws will play a huge part in this ball game, and if you're the Cardinals, continue to be aggressive. And Niall Smith doing a great job getting to the teeth of that defense, drawing help, and that time goes to the free throw line. Done a pretty good job there on the season, 6 of 8.
Ball State outscoring its opponents over its 6-game winning streak at the free throw line. 105 to 56. Ovation as House went out. Bo Calhoun is in for him. And Niall Smith will get another. Junior out of Brooklyn, New York. Grew up in Miami, born in Trinidad and Tobago. Goes 1 of 2.
Well, you've got Raines, Udini, and Olden now, all with 3 fouls for Pepperdine. Be interesting to see how long Lamont Murray continues to sit on that bench.
Raines is open. He has that kind of range. Rebound to Ball State. Cardinals in front on the glass. And a block underneath on Jet Raines. Every call is going against the team in blue right now.
And that's big. That is their inside presence. That's Raines' 4th foul. And Calhoun doing a great job running in transition. The great feed by Smith. But free throws aplenty now for Ball State for the remainder of the half.
And Lamont Murray has gone to check in. Bo Calhoun's an 80% free throw shooter. Give him 11 points for the ball game.
Now A.J. John is going to be called upon for big-time minutes here. He only averages 11 a game, but with Raines picking up that 4th foul, you can expect that the sophomore will get extended time for Coach Marty Wilson.
Cardinals go 1 of 2, back-to-back trips. Here's the thing. All the momentum appears to be going to one side at the moment in a lot of different categories. And yet, if you're Pepperdine, you're up by 4. Udini missed it. It almost seems like that was a rushed possession. Pull back, you're still in front.
Well, no question. And how about the freshman?
Trey Moses, his first career three. Tie game. Ball State has overcome 9 and 14-point deficits. It will stay with Pepperdine.
Well, Moses struggles from the free throw line, but he says, let me pull up and knock down a triple. And again, it was Niall Smith, and Trey did not hesitate. Bam, nothing but net. That fires the freshman up. And
Fist pump like he knew it was going in, though.
Adini with a couple forced looks. And
back off the bench, Olden the miss. That seemed even forced, though.
5 empty possessions for now in a row for Pepperdine, where it's been one and done.
Calhoun. Ball State's offense is cooking. 44% now for the game. Up 5 percentage points from the first half. Marty Wilson needs to burn the timeout for Pepperdine.
We wondered if Calhoun, how he would answer his 1-for-8 performance against New Orleans. I'd say pretty well. A little face-up jumper. Give him 13.